So now what we're gonna do is we're basically gonna combine the dog and the flower to make a monkey and a palm tree. It's really fun, it's really cool, and it looks really complex. So this is one that you can bust out when you're a beginner pretty confidently, but the kids will still think you're pretty sweet. It's a little technically easy, but you gotta kind of finagle it. So make sure you have these two down before you start the next one. And generally with balloon twisting, it's a lot of muscle memory. So when you watch this video, probably twice, I would say, how long I usually have to watch things for, watch it twice, and then try it probably 4 to 5 times. Because there's nothing worse than when you go to a party and you can't remember how to do something, and that's less likely to happen with face painting. With balloon twisting, if you've done it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, while you're sitting here, it might feel kind of repetitive, but when you go to a party, like, even if you've forgotten how to do it, your hands will do the work for you. So I really strongly encourage that. So make sure you know these two first. But, let's do this. I should plan this better.
Well, you said you were gonna do the dog again.
No, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so, to start the monkey and the palm tree, you need 2 greens, and then any 2 neutrals. Word of caution, when I make my burritos, I always put my dark browns and my tans, or like a dark brown and like a mocha or something, in the same burrito, because your dark browns in the bag look identical to your blacks. I'm actually going to pull out my kit right now so you can see I have a different thing wrapping them up, but I put them together because otherwise you're pulling out dark brown or black and you get the wrong color and you have to start over. It's awful. So put them like that together. And it really doesn't matter if you do the lighter palm tree or the lighter monkey. I like doing the lighter palm tree. Also, word of caution, don't use neutrals or like skin tones to make a sword, because the kids will be reaching into your bag and stuff, so try to keep your bag and your kit close to you. But I was at a party once, and I had a kid who just like, ripped one on my bag, and was like, I want this, I want a sword this color. I think he just ripped up the first one. So I was like, okay, sure. And I made a sword with this color, and it looked like a giant dick. And it was fine, like he was happy, but like the parents knew. So don't do it. Don't do it, learn from mistakes. I'm worth there's big dicks everywhere. Don't be like me. So I'm gonna use this for probably the shaft of the palm tree. I'm gonna have to delete this video later. So I'm just gonna start by making, not the sword, but you can see how this looks like a dick. I'm gonna make a straight strand. I'm gonna have my leaves onto it. Start that, I'm gonna put it in my filbert pump so it'll sit there for me. And I'm gonna make my petals of my flower into the big trees. So just like that, I have some tail, carpet, just like the flower. And actually what I like to do is I like to inflate all my balloons first and kind of tie a section of them, and then put them all together at the end. So the kids are kind of like guessing how it's gonna come together the whole time. And kids who don't know what you're making, but like the kid who's next, are like, it can't be anything. And then when it comes together, it's like, whoa, it's really cool. So I normally like to do a little piece at a time. I might show you that in another video, and then put it all together. But for you guys, I'm going to put it together step by step. So, I'm going to make my 2 petals just like a flower. Put them together, get the middle point. Again, it's just like a flower. Oh my god, that looks like a nipple. Lord Jesus. Okay, really be careful these flesh color ones. It's fine now. But like, just be thoughtful of it, because like someone will be like, oh my god. Cool, so you can see how this is exactly a flower without the sword, just a long piece. So I'm gonna put my palm tree here, and now I'm gonna make my monkey. And the monkey is very similar to the dog, just the face is a little bit different. You gotta kind of finagle it onto the tree. So I'm gonna leave, like the dog, about 4 fingers of tail. I'm gonna start with the nozzle, just like I would with the dog. The only difference is instead of making my second sausage, third sausage, like I would with the dog, I'm gonna make what's called an ear twist. It's just a little, You kind of just fold it over on itself, kind of looks like a cartoon ear. Pinch it down together and twist off this little ear. And these are gonna be the monkey ears. This is like a real oversimplification of like a bigger monkey sculpture, but for now it's a really good starting point. So I'm gonna do that again. I'll make my 2 monkey ears. And it's feeling a little tense. And it's squeaking a little loudly, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my hands and kind of applying even pressure, kind of push some extra oxygen into the tail, and just makes the whole thing easier to twist and less squeaky, and less likely to pop. So I have 2 ears and a muzzle, and I'm just gonna twist them every which way. I'm locking it in, because otherwise the kids are gonna mess it up, and you're gonna have a line of kids that messed up balloons because they're just like flailing them. So I have that. Twist off the neck, and now what you're gonna do is you're going to take the monkey. You're gonna wrap its first 2 arms. Again, this would be like your first, second, third sausage. You're just gonna wrap the whole thing around the balloon. Give it a little bit of room to wiggle. Kids try to pull it off, they don't pop anything. And then just lock, I'm gonna twist and lock those 2 together, and then twist them around a few times. And now you can see how the monkey's arms are down the tree. I give it a small body. I'm pretty much at the end of the tail, so just gotta be careful with the next twist. Same thing, wrap it around. Find a good place where it would lock in together. Twist off the tail, and now I have to put the tail between the legs. This is the place where you're most likely to pop it. So just be conscious of that when you're working. So I'm pushing the tail out and it's between. And there you go, monkey on a palm tree. Now, this is a pretty basic version, and if you have a line, this is great because you're gonna think you're really cool. If you want to upgrade it, because you're something fancy, because you're going to be the best balloon twister here, which you totally should be, what I like to do is I like to take each individual petal. Don't go halfway, go like a little closer to one of the sides, and just twist. It just gives the palm trees a little bit more characteristic definition, something, and that way it looks different than the flower. Because you're just doing the same thing, but with different colors and a couple different things like this, they're not gonna. So I have all these things. I want to put the short ends down on the bottom. They're all kind of facing the same direction. And it gives it just like a little extra place. Just so it looks a little bit more stylized. And now, if you really like, let's say this is a birthday kid, or you know, like maybe 8 kids showed up to the party of 2 hours for face painting and balloon twist. So if you just want to use it some time, I have bananas. So I'm gonna pick up my yellow 260. I like using 160s for this, but you guys probably won't have those in your kits right away. And you're only gonna inflate it maybe halfway. You don't really need a lot of bananas. Probably get like, I'd say 5-ish bananas on your batch, and it's really easy. It just takes a little bit extra time. So you make your 1 banana, bring your second banana up there, and twist it a couple of times, and then kind of lock the nozzle in by just twisting it around a lot. Looks like a dick! It looks like a dick! Everything looks like dicks here. Don't make flesh-colored bananas. I don't know why you would, but like, just don't. Now what I'm gonna do to make sure they're about the same size, I'm gonna bring this down, just kind of measure it. And then what I need to do is called a bird body roll through. Ooh. Where I'm basically taking this one and rolling it between these other ones. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna push it through like this. And if your balloon is squishy enough, you shouldn't have any problem. Now that I've rolled it from this side to this side, I'm gonna take what's left and go to the first side again. There's not really a great way to even that out, so I'm just gonna kind of use even pressure to push it out a little bit more. So 2 more things. I gotta roll something in through somewhere. I'm actually going to take the last one and roll that through, because I think it's gonna make it harder for kids to do anything with it. I'm just gonna roll it through like a random place. This is where the balloon will pop if it hasn't been properly burnt. Now it's kind of lumpy, so I'm gonna pull it back up. Just kind of wiggle it around. And the longer you're doing this for, the better of a feel you'll get for it. Finally, I'm gonna take my long tail and I'm going to pull it through. I'm gonna make sure it's a nice tight knot. Take the tail, hang it from the bottom of the banana tree. Palm trees and banana trees are different, but it's fine. Kids don't know. And a really fun way to introduce this to the kids is like showing them when it's almost done. But it's not done yet. What do monkeys eat? And the kids will all be like, bananas! And they're like, so the monkey has to have bananas, right? And then they're like stoked, because this is like the best crafted thing they've ever seen. Even though it's literally stuff they've already seen. They've probably already seen the dog at that party, they've probably seen the tree already. Just making it cool. We get a lot of cool compliments on this because it looks like we're really talented, because it's a 5-balloon sculpture. Like, it does take a while to do, but it is technically pretty simple. So, that is your monkey in a palm tree.